Your agenda that you have handed out, if there's still one item printed on it, there is actually no items on the agenda tonight. We did not advertise a public hearing on that particular item prior to making a vote on it. So tonight, we will just have the routine business at the regular meeting. I think Councilor London had something he wanted to add, and Mr. Stewart, this is part of it. We'll need to give it a number. It's a resolution.
Councilman, Secretary, Councilman, good morning and good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? The J Club, the Jacksonville State football players, for the fourth year in a row are giving out free book bags, and they wanted to use the pavilion, and I was told that in order for them to waive that fee, we'll have to bring to council for resolution. Am I correct with that, James? Yeah, bring a resolution for council vote to waive that fee for August the 5th.
What is that fee, out of curiosity?
It's $50.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the I want to add that to the agenda if I could tonight.
It's 50 or 100?
I think it's 50. What's that sheet say? So positive $50. $100.
I was about to say, somebody should wait.
You get 50 back, right?
I don't know, just told me 100.
It's
So you know.
for the deposit and 50 for the real, and you leave it in good shape, you get 50.
$50.
Oh, okay.
There you
I
go.
must not let it get shape.
And you must have left in good shape.
I didn't get no money, man.
Well, I guess since we do have an agenda item to have discussion on, is there anyone in the audience tonight that would like to make a comment on anything on the agenda? Which right now, it's a resolution to waive the fee for the use of the pavilion for handing out free school bags. Do you have any comments in general on anything else while we've got time? Please, we'll need you to fill out a form. We'll get one to you, though. If you'd like to step up, please come on.
My name is Kate Allen, and I live at 5216 Boulevard Drive. And we are our holiday guard, and of course, I'm a beautification board. But again, what we're concerned about is the mosquito infestations that we have in the area. It is really bad, and there's been no spraying this year whatsoever. And we've had neighbors that have had to go get shots because of the fact that they've had so many bites. You can't work out in your yard, you can't go outside, because you've got gnats and mosquitoes that are really horrendous. So we'd like to have the spraying done.
Thank you, and we will pass those comments on to the mayor's office because that's done through Public Works. But we appreciate your comments. Thank you. And Tricia, if you would, please give her a form.
Put one on her chair, and they're now at the back of the room. And
If you'll just hand that to Mr. Stewart before you leave tonight, please. Thank you.
Let
Is
me,
anyone else?
let me kind of make a quick comment on what Ms. Fowler just mentioned. Councilors, you can recall, I did mention this the other night at council meeting, and because it is a major problem, not only Ms. Fowler, there have been some other residents in Councilor London's district and also my district that has not only complained, but has had some issues with the mosquitoes in that particular area. So if you don't mind, we need to revisit this during the next council meeting, or however you want to do it, to reconvene our spraying, particularly in Holiday Gardens. I don't know how each district, feels about it or whatever, but particularly in Holiday Gardens. So we need to discuss that.
I know I've had a lot of people reach out to me about it too, and I approached the topic with Mayor Moore, and he had said that the feedback that he's been getting from citizens was really split down the middle. So I wish he had the opportunity. If I say something that's out of line, I think you know what he would say in this moment. So if you want to tell him what he would say, what he said.
they are treating standing water.
Right.
So there is some treatment of mosquitoes. They're not spraying. It is true that he has gotten about equal feedback on both sides. From one neighborhood association, he heard the entire neighborhood association didn't want him to spray. It does harm aquatic life, and it also is harmful to bees and other insects, which bees are on the verge of becoming extinct as is. And so the decision was made in line with a lot of other municipalities not to spray because of the liability of it.
Let me make a comment on that. We've been spraying for, how many years? I know City Clerk
45
Stewart,
that I've lived there.
Councilman London, you was on the council, last administration. We have been spraying for years. I'm just gonna say years. To be conservative, I'm gonna say 3 years, okay? So therefore, there have been not any complaints other than we had a few citizens that has mentioned that they did not want us to spray by their house. Now, what has happened in the past, and, you know, I already know the story, what happened in the past is the past. We're moving forward, I understand that. But what we have tried to do as a city is work with those citizens that had a problem with the spraying, meaning we cut it off either on their street or we wouldn't spray by their house. I know it's tedious, I understand that. I understand the tedious thing behind it when you're spraying. But at the same time, we have to acknowledge those citizens that does want the spray. You know, we just can't cut it off, and I don't know who would make that decision. I guess it would be the mayor, but we need to talk about that.
I'm happy for
We
you
need
to
to talk
talk
about
to
that.
him.
Yeah, I'll call him. I will call him, and I wish he was here, so I could talk to him about it, but I will call him, and we need to talk about that. Yeah.
I think it's something as simple as a resolution on the agenda, last time I was right. A resolution on the agenda and decide to vote who's gonna spray. Because Holiday Garden wants it. And it's pretty bad.
It's a public works thing, we can't direct.
Let me look into whether
Yeah.
by resolution we can override that, we can talk about it next meeting, if that's all right.
That'd be fine. Check and see.
And I think I mean, we're grown people here. I think we can sit down and talk to the
Discuss it.
mayor about
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And come to some kind of resolution, I hope. You know, we may not agree, but we can sit down and talk about it, but I'm just giving you my opinion on it, that's all.
Ron?
Here's another
Would you
alternative.
come on?
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Come on up. They did it procedure.
Sorry.
Don't forget your piece of paper, Ron.
Here's 1916 Second Avenue South.
Thank you.
One other suggestion we could have is encourage citizens to go out and purchase their own mosquito repellent systems. I mean, you buy these things at Walmart and Home Depot and stuff that cover pretty much your yard and half your other neighbor's yard for relatively inexpensive. And so instead of putting it at a burden for half people don't want it, half people want it, well, the people that want it purchase their own system, set it up outside. Takes care of the bugs.
I'm hearing a lot of head shakes, you know, like this head shake, like no, instead of yes. But I guess that's a discussion.
I put down cutter in my own yard.
Yeah.
You know, I saw that I wanted to control the mosquitoes in my yard. I think it cost me $10 for 2 bottles of off cutter, and that gave me enough room to treat my front yard, my side yard, and I even oversprayed it in my neighbor's yard.
When you have retarees,
I understand.
and
what
when
you're
you have
saying.
people I'm not saying they're indigent, but when you have people on limited income, they're not like you and I.
Sure.
Or like you, as far as making the big bucks. But, you know, $10, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to someone that's on a fixed income.
Well, let's agree, gentlemen, we probably won't resolve this tonight.
Yeah.
And I do want to go ahead and call a work session for Monday. We need to get together at 5:30 on Monday to probably discuss how we're going to proceed on making our appointments to the vacancies on the CDA. And so we could throw this in as part of that discussion, if we don't mind, and try to do it at that session. And go ahead.
The 24th or the 31st?
The Monday before the next city council meeting.
So that will be the 31st.
Yeah. Sorry. And I think it's a good discussion. There are a lot of cities that buy the little mosquito rings and citizens can pick them up, or they're distributed for them to put those out. There's a lot of different ways to do it. I do know we back up to Woods and have a spring 2 houses over from us, and we have not had a mosquito problem. What we've had is a gnat problem. But the one thing we have seen, the lichen bugs have disappeared, and the butterflies are gone from previous years. So it's a two-edged sword, but there's got to be a way to come up with something. but I think we really need to look at it and make the best decision for everybody concerned. Because I, again, have only gotten 2 complaints in my district. And that would be something nice when you talk to the mayor. Please have your numbers so you can tell him you've had 15 people, or you show him your email, so he'll have an idea of what you're really getting as far as numbers of people.
Well, we have some here.
Right, we have 2 people here. Yeah.
We may have more than
Yeah,
2.
but again, this is a small portion of the city compared
Right.
to, 12,000 plus population. Knowing, for example, myself, I do not like spraying. That's just something I don't want done around me or my area.
And
And that's fair.
it doesn't bother me if they spray or not, but my wife, on the other hand, is an advocate of it, so I mean, it's a split house.
So again, it's a discussion. You're never going to please everybody on this one, but it's something we need to discuss and bring to a resolution. Any other comments at this point? Go ahead.
I would like to say something, before we get in a regular council meeting. I would also like the council to revisit, I did mention this the other day also, other night, about police patrol during the summertime. Lieutenant's not here. And I'll speak with the mayor about it also, I did mention it, I'm pretty sure he's gonna remember it. About police patrol in Holiday Gardens during the summertime. And I'm kind of repeating myself because, I mentioned this the other night. Holiday Gardens has the highest crime incident report in the city of Irondale. So in that particular area, every year, we've had additional police patrol in Holiday Gardens because of the incidents or the crime that takes place in that area. So we need to revisit that also. That has also stopped. So, there's a lot of things that was needed, and I won't get on my bandwagon, but I really would like for the council to look at this again, as far as putting some additional police patrol in that area for the summer. Thank you.
Do we, as a council, as far as the CDA appointments, want to try to have Mr. Stewart line up any candidates that he's received resumes on and have those available for us and do interviews next Monday? Or are we just going to discuss how we want to proceed? Because it's our call, we make the appointment.
I said we go ahead and set the interviews.
Today was the deadline, right? Yeah, so we're not getting any more after, well, it's past the deadline, 5 o'clock, so.
I said let's go ahead and.
Why don't we go ahead and try to set up our candidates and try to do the interview process on the 31st, because we need to move on with that, it's carried out too long. Any other discussion? Do we have if not, do we have someone make a motion that we adjourn?
Actually, I've got one
Go
thing.
ahead. You're-
James, you sent me a proclamation for Mount Hebron. Would that be something best read tonight possibly, or maybe at the time the monument is actually installed?
Installation of.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
Thank you. Do I have a motion?
Have a motion.
Second.
Second. Thank you. We stand adjourned.